Liverpool won. Oh, wait, no, there was a draw. Played out snooze fest. We found out Mudryk is a legend. Manchester United slipped up but kind of helped Arsenal in their title charge, while Man City almost slipped, but oh, wait, it's Tottenham, and they kind of found their way through it. All this and more in Random Facts I find, Football Stories I Find Interesting, Part 2. Play the, yeah, you know what's going to play, so just play it. First story. Chelsea and Liverpool are a team that are both underperforming, with Chelsea being 10th and Liverpool being 8th, which is kind of atrocious. They should be both 14th and 16th, but anyway, that's my opinion. And they had an interesting task at hand. If only you knew how I was dead. They had an interesting chapter. They had an interesting thing to do, because winner of this would be less terrible now and would be considered a team that is sort of looking the way up. A lot of people were kind of saying Liverpool would win because they have got the better squad until the team sheet was given. Why bench Trent Alexander-Arnold and start Milner right back? Team was built in a way that really was a confusing factor and needed to be solved. Hence, the subs kind of helped, but they were more rushed second half, which was even boring until this man came on. Oh my god, he's a baller. I was saying stuff yesterday, but of course I muted it so I could bring more hype to this upcoming video. But he's just out of this world. He's just taking on players. He basically dropped three bodies in the opposition box and let off a shot that, of course, was saved. He was very telepathic with Ziyech with Ziyech's long crossing and Mudryk's perfect trap. It was almost like those two are going to be dangerous. And then put Felix in the attack. You can now put Kai Havertz in the farthest dustbin possible, and you could start a team that could build more attacks. And funny enough, Chelsea would have won this match if it wasn't for a certain Chukwuemeka tripping all over his feet. Anyway, it's Chukwuemeka had two good chances in the box, and he, like I said with my terrible joke, he slipped up and was really kind of sad because he would have scored two of the most important Chelsea goals, and that I would have found a very interesting way of bouncing back off the table. But I've been seeing some pundits, seeing some experts talk about them, two teams, and with their injury crisis, Liverpool look like they are the team on the up after their injury crisis is done. Like, if both teams had all of the players fit, people are saying Liverpool would have won that match. But in my opinion, Chelsea have got the better squad. They just need to find a squad that works. Need to find a way to incorporate less attacking players and more of a balance, like what Kante used to give. Kante, that's why I said Kante carries Chelsea. He used to carry Chelsea this whole time. He used to make us believe Jorginho is a G because he kept carrying this whole midfield. So if Kante was in, if Kante was uninjured, him and Jorginho would have run the defense, would have been a good defensive option, and then you'd have had like Mount, Kai Havertz, and Hakim Ziyech, who is rumored to go to Barcelona. How do you think about that? I have all my thoughts stored in another video that's coming tomorrow, so be sure to do the loud music that's gonna be probably like. Chelsea could push up and do a lot more than what they're doing now. And if Potter could find a nice little transition or find a nice little way of playing everyone that is important into the squad, it's gonna be electric. Story here is something that has actually hurt my heart, but made it happy at the same time. Ever felt that? Ever felt you're happy and just sad at the same time? Has that ever happened to you? If it has, you can tell me in the comments below. It would be interesting to hear what you guys have been conflicted about. But I'm conflicted in that I'm sad that my team lost, Manchester United. I think you saw my prediction. The video came out yesterday. A certain part I put my prediction and the actual score and was like, it was so depressing, man. I even said it with confidence. I remember I was leaning on that wall and I was like, yeah, it's going to be a mad thing. But wasn't. And Arsenal managed to extend their lead to 5 points, and if they win these 2 other games, they will go all the way up to 11. That's if Manchester City have a Tottenham riddle thing, but that's more on that later. Arsenal came into this match, received Manchester United in a way of, oh, we're just gonna play a little of the bat. Boom! The goal goes in. That's 1-0 to Manchester United. Okay, no, let's go up and up and up. Boom! 1-1. And then now it's like, okay, now we can like slow it down. Boom! 2-1. Suck your nan. Then now again like Arsenal come into the boom. 2-2. No, suck your nan. Then like, okay, let's just go. And then after the 2-2, it was just like all calm and smooth until Eddie fucking Ketia decides to actually be like the number on his back and just pull off a fucking finish that is not seen. Man was at the back post, right? And then decided the ball is coming, and then does a little wah-ya! Oh shit, I see my leg. That's it. Ah, shit! Like, man finishes in a way like he gets the ball is here, right? He like gets the ball, wham, bang, puts it down. Like, what? Is this a football match or is it a jiu-jitsu? Like, god damn! And like, as much as that goal is really like, God, it's kind of good. I can't lie, it's kind of good. I hate the guy, but it's kind of good. But it's a goal that extends Arsenal's lead against second table Manchester City, who kind of had 2 interesting games. I don't know if you can call the other one interesting, but let's start with the less interesting one, in my opinion. It was an easy slap up of Wolves. It was mad, you know, like, I didn't even watch the match. I saw the score was saying like 3-0. I was like, hey, that's less interesting. That's cool. On to the match that I actually watched. I have a feeling like at halftime, Antonio Conte was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're helping opponent win. They drop it. Dyer, do what Dyer does. Just do your thing. Just do it. Just do it." And then they conceded 4 goals in the second half. But in the first half, they were 2 goals up. If the war ended in the second half, Manchester City would have lost. But you know, the war didn't end. We're still all here, facing our own little shit. But Manchester City came from 2 goals down to score 4 unanswered goals, which is like, what the fuck? And give this man the Ballon d'Or. It's done. Just give him the Ballon d'Or. Forget it. Forget about Messi. Forget about give this man this man deserves the Ballon d'Or. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. In fact, he's gonna be here for the whole time I talk about Manchester City. You're gonna look at his face and be like, yeah. So keep looking at his face. It may be a montage or not, but just look at his face. So, as this beautiful, handsome man did, he just ran the show, absolutely destroyed Tottenham. Tottenham were they're looking like some youngsters on the field, like they ain't professional footballers. I looked more like a professional footballer than they did. And it was just like, how the hell do you concede 4 goals after going up 2 goals? I understand conceding 3 goals, or I understand conceding 2 goals, but how do you do that? How is that possible to absolutely fuck up a lead like that? It was like the second half looked like it was the first half and that's it. How do you lose such a lead, bro? If Manchester City lost in that thing, we'll be talking of Arsenal already winning the league because they'll already be up 9 points and then they already have 2 games in hand and it'll be curtains. It'll be curtains. It will be like, curtains is done. But no, Tottenham just had to do a Tottenham thing and decided, you know what, yeah, fuck that. I am totally losing my control and letting 4 goals in. I swear that Hugo guy is not a world champion. He's a fraud. That man has been frauding us ever since he joined Tottenham. Everyone has been frauding us since they joined Tottenham. It's just like, what's the point now, you know? Well, as Tottenham were looking a bit worse for wear about whatever the hell was going on, another team was pretty much excited, but not really. As other games that happened in the Premier League, it was the El Sacco derby. Whoever lost gets sacked. I still hear Lampard does a job, so I guess that was a fucking lie. But West Ham took the step of leaving the relegation zone and pushing upwards as it's supposed to be by beating fellow relegation strugglers Everton in what I have literally described as an Osako. The owners of West Ham threatened David Moyes that if he loses his match, he's getting sacked, while as it was pretty much set in stone that if Lampard loses yet another match that they're supposed to win, he's gone. But I mean, he must be a good smooth talker because he's still in the job and he's probably gonna get an extension. He's basically doing what Roberto Martinez kept doing this whole time. Did shit at clubs, but for some reason only got sacked at coincidence? Everton. Everton was the one that decided to sack him and decided, you know what? He was given a chance to leave a team that he got relegated, and he was also given a chance to leave a team. In fact, the team that got the Wigan team that he was paid him in compensation when he left. He wasn't sacked. He left, and now look, he's Portugal manager. I feel like that guy just has a knack of ruining potential stars. I feel like that's what he's going to do with Portugal. Look what he did with Belgium. Belgium were considered the best team in the world for the past 4 to 6 years, and yet they have won not even a Confederations trophy. They have won nothing. I have won more shit than they have. They are basically the Tottenham of the national teams. They are just butlers of butlers and butlers. Euro 2020, lose the quarterfinals. The World Cup 2018, lose in the quarterfinals. After the previous match, they were set to be eliminated in the round of 16, but for some reason came back against Japan. Oh, cool. Play against France, and they just fucking melt. It's just like, oh, damn. And also, and let's not even talk about Belgium in this previous World Cup. It was, I swear, it's like watching Tottenham in the national team, man. Anyway, I'm not talking about international football. I am talking about what else happened. What else happened? I already talked about. Kind of already talked about the Real Madrid matches. Although Real Madrid played yesterday against Athletic Bilbao, Dennis Ceballos started. That made my heart feel like we're back in 2015 again, and it was kind of a set match. And Nico Williams had a chance to draw one back, but kind of his hormones went out. And it just fucked up the shot. And I mean, what was there to say? Oh, and also, if you care, El Nasa played yesterday. For some reason, I don't follow. Like, I don't know if you know how live score works, where you follow a team, then you put notification, like if the game is starting, it'll tell you if they've got storage like that thing. I have never followed El Nasa or asked for notifications of El Nasa matches, but for some reason on my live score notifications, El Nasa's match was there. Why, Google? I don't want to watch El Nasa. I don't care about El Nasa. I don't even know they existed until Ronaldo was linked to them and eventually signed. I don't care. Stop. I don't want to see any. Ronaldo is gone, right? In my head, he's dead. Just like Ozil. Ozil is dead in my head. I refer to him in the past tense. I don't know. I do not know. No, I ain't doing that. No, no, I don't. No. 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 No.